Hi everyone, this is Redskauser7799. Welcome to the channel. Today I've got the brand new opening for Topps Match Attax Extra Bundesliga. This is the starter pack. Comes with 10 cards included, a limited edition card, and of course the magazine. This is a similar product to the Premiership. Of course, they do the same for the Premiership and the Bundesliga. So here we go. The same idea basically. Match Attax regular season big collection, and then Match Attax smaller collection. Here we go. Here's the cover, the first page. Gabriel Selassie, Werder Bremen, Naldo, Schalke, Götze for Borussia Dortmund. Then we've got Augsburg, Eintracht Frankfurt. We've got Darmstadt and Ingolstadt. As you can see here, it's the update of all the teams. We'll have a look at the little poster. See all the players that are included. Here's the second part. It's going to have a second division cards as well. Magic moments, about 15, 16 of them. The duo cards, about 18 of them. We've got the match winners or the man of the match in the Premier League, including 100 club, one card of them, Timo Werner for Leipzig. Then we've got Hatrick heroes, 10 of them, and the Bundesliga fantasy manager. So I guess those are the top two Bundesliga fantasy game scorers, which is Anthony Modest for Cologne and Lewandowski, of course, for Bayern Munich. Here on how to win some cool stuff. Here's the magazine or the poster, which is the play pitch, one side, and on the inside we're gonna have the info. Here, of course, is where to get the limited editions, and there's gonna be 1, 2, 5 of them. 2 are going to be in lucky packets, gold, silver or bronze. Anthony Brooks for Hertha Berlin or Bellarabi for Bayer Leverkusen. And then the other 3 is going to be Yunus Smiley, Kolasinac and Hrdesky. And those are going to be in Bravo Sport magazines, 2 of them. And 1 of them is going to be in Top Torah magazine. Alright, the top part of the poster is going to cover the cards, new transfers, Hatrick heroes, updates, duo cards, match winners, 100 club or the man of the match, and the away kit is represented, and Bundesliga 2, the second division, is represented. And here's the magic moments, just like they did in the Premier League with the magic moments, doing the same thing for the Bundesliga. And here's all the Hatrick heroes, when they were scored and the date. So that is the little poster, or they call it a guide. Here's the binder with all the sheets. No need to go through that. Alright. Now it comes with 10 cards. Let's have a look. Vogelsammer, that's for Arminia Bielefeld, that's second division team. Niklas Dorsk for Bayern Munich. Stambouli for Schalke. Sidney Sam, a new transfer for Darmstadt. Josef Dermich, the Swiss guy at Mönchengladbach. There's Lukas Kubler for Freiburg. There's a top scorer for Aziz Boadus for St. Pauli, second division. There's Dominic Maro, think like defensive rock or something, yeah, for Cologne. Now we get the special cards. We have a magic moment for Xavi Alonso. Here we go. Similar design to the Premier League. Magic moment. And here's the gold limited edition, which is the Bundesliga logo. 100 and 100 in attack or in defense. So this is the starter pack. But guys, that's not all what I've got for you today. I've also got 10 big packets of 10 cards each to share with you. So let's have a bit of fun. We'll have a look at the odds. 210 in this collection, and basically you're gonna get a magic moment or duo card in every pack. There's gonna be one or the other, of course. Then the man of the match or the Hatrick hero are 1 in 2.5 packets, and the Club 100 is 1 in 30 packets. So not that bad. That's not bad. The limited edition, the gold is 1 in every 150. Silver is in 175, so 1 in 75 packets, I should say. And the bronze is 1 in every 34 packets. All the packets got the same design. As you can see here, Arjen Robben for Bayern Munich. And we've got Modest for Cologne. And here's Sabitzer from Leipzig, the Austrian guy. So let's open the first packet. Of course, there's 10. Unlike the Premier League, there were 10, then they changed it to 9. Bundesliga, they stuck with the 10 packets, which is absolutely brilliant. Alright. We got Marvin Matip for Ingolstadt. Our special card is Maximilian Philipp, Magic Moment for Freiburg. Away kit for Hoffenheim. Weidenfeller, Dortmund keeper. Çalhanoğlu, away kit for Leverkusen. Nice one. Josef Dermich, Mönchengladbach. Away kit for Ingolstadt. And another one for Mainz. And here is the top fantasy player, which is Anthony Modest for Cologne. He scored a bag full of goals this season. Right up there with Lewandowski, Aubameyang as the top 3 scorers. And finally we got Lindl, Michael Lindl, top scorer for 1860 in the 2nd division. Alright. So we'll put these aside. We'll put all the base cards together. Alright, let's open up our second packet. Medojevic, Eintracht Frankfurt. Vorenbach for Freiburg. New transfer for Kolodziejczak. Timothy for Borussia Mönchengladbach. All these names are tongue teasers. Good luck going through them. Don't try it. Alright, we've got Götz for Hamburg. Bojan Krčić, who's on loan. New transfer at Mainz. He left Stoke City. Here's Rafael Guerreiro, the Portuguese, at Borussia Dortmund. Top scorer for Goiga. Dynamo Dresden, 2nd division. Zlatko Joniuzovic. Free kick specialist or set piece specialist, Werder Bremen. Here's special cards. Here's Naby Keita, who's on the cover of... He was on the cover of somewhere. On the poster, yeah. Magic moment for Leipzig, and we get our first man of the match or match winner, Young, Gideon Young for Hamburg. Nice packet. Here's Frankie for Leipzig. Away kit for Hertha Berlin. The away kit for Augsburg. Bauer for Werder Bremen. Moravec for Augsburg. Away kit for Bayern Munich with Kimmich. Here is a top scorer for Arminia Bielefeld, Vogelsammer. Here is a set piece specialist, Plattenhardt for Hertha Berlin. YouTube him, guys. Amazing free kicks, this guy. Check him out. Plattenhardt for Hertha Berlin. We get a duo. Our first one is Muto and Cordoba for Mainz, attacking duo. Nice. And get in. We got a hat-trick hero, Aubameyang. Haha, fantastic. 92 in attack, 89 in speed. Oh, that's brilliant. I wasn't expecting a hat-trick hero, but yeah, one of the best ones. That was a boss packet. There we go. We got Janka for Augsburg, away kit Fabian Johnson, Mönchengladbach, a new transfer for Boyd, Darmstadt. Mathinia, goalkeeper for Hamburg. Guirazzi for Cologne. We get a top scorer. I think that is for Nuremberg. Matav, Tim Matav. Could Nuremberg or no? Yeah. Eric Durm, Dortmund. Bungert for Mainz, and we get a magic moment, Imbolo, the Swiss young kid at Schalke, and we get another match winner, man of the match, Milosevic for Darmstadt. Nice packet so far, averaging 2 shinies per packet. Not bad at all. Niedermeyer for Freiburg, a new kit, away kit for Wolfsburg, Mario Gomez. Anthony Young for Ingolstadt, Alexander Hach for Mainz, Nicholas Dort for Bayern Munich, Osave for Kaiserslautern, Bernardo for Leipzig, Svine for Hertha Berlin. We get Sandro Wagner for Hoffenheim, good goal scorer this guy. And we get a second duo for RB Leipzig, Red Bulls. And it's Ilsanker and Diego Dem. Here we go, defensive duo. Good stuff. Here we go. Tawatha for Eintracht Frankfurt. Bazuva, a new transfer for Wolfsburg. Götz, Hamburg. Kirchich again, new transfer. Guerrero again. Gugia again. Boadus again. We get Sulu for Darmstadt. Daniel Didavi, magic moment for Wolfsburg. Nice one. It's a nice card. 87 in attack. And finally, another double man of the match. Just brilliant. Soykuncu for Freiburg, Duokore, Mönchengladbach, Götz again, Kirchich again, Guerrero again. This is a dead ringer, this packet for 2 before. Already triples. Santos Hamburg, Mittelstadt, Hertha Berlin, Jan Sommer, top keeper for Borussia Mönchengladbach. And we get a magic moment, Stefan Bell for Mainz. I can't believe it. 2 packets in a row had the same 4 players in a row. And that's 3 times the same players have come out in this opening, and it's only 10 packets. Well done, Tops. Zuber Hoffenheim, Osipka defender, away kit for Eintracht Frankfurt, Kubler for Freiburg, Sigwin for Wolfsburg, Gondorf, away kit for Darmstadt, Konoplyanka the Ukrainian at Schalke, Rafinha the Brazilian at Bayern Munich, Milapa for Bochum 2nd Division. We get Wagner again as a double, and we get Muller and Bobby Wood, the American attacking duo for Hamburg. Alright, last packet. Hopefully we get some good mojo in there. Pull a limited edition card or something. It'll be fantastic. Alright, Bazover again, new transfer. Rosenthal Darmstadt. Caligiuri, new transfer Schalke. Ulrich, second keeper at Bayern Munich. Harnik, top scorer for Hanover, 2nd Division. Here's the top scorer, Boaduz again. Here's Tavatha again. Bungert for Mainz, that's a double as well. Here's a duo, defensive duo for Darmstadt. Neymar and Vrancic. Nice. And the last one is an Ingolstadt midfielder, and it's a match winner, Pascal Groitz. Alright guys, so that's our 10 packets for Topps Match Attax Bundesliga. Here's all the base cards. We've opened 10 packets with the starter pack. $14 special cards, including 4 man of the matches, but sadly one of them is a double. There it is. And the nicest card, a Hatrick hero, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Borussia Dortmund. Alright guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, the opening for the Topps Match Attax Bundesliga. That's the extra 16-17 starter pack and 10 packets. Smash that like button. Any comments down below, please. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Until then, Reskhaus signing off. Ta-ra.